Welcome to Madness, everyone. I am Nero Nova, and this is Chaos Revolution. I just had to retake this, so this guy here could show me how to turn my light on. He is Shooter, a kendo guy for the Knights of the New Order. Yes, they like to play Jedi, but they are not just playing Jedi. They can actually beat the crap out of you with that stick he's holding. It's what?
Pike. It's a pike.
I like pikes.
Yes. It's like a lightsaber spear type thing.
What do we call it? Vibra Lance or something?
No. That's the designation we tend to use with these.
I just assumed. I'm not a nerd. I don't know much. I watch anime.
By the way, I'm Brett.
Hello.
I do a lot of everything, so.
I should give you a hug then. I will do so later. Oh, he doesn't want a hug. You're mean! Okay, fine, let's go meet other people. This is Chris, he's the one who invited me. He's a good friend of mine. And he is not wearing a cape, he's actually wearing a blanket.
I am, it's cold.
It is cold. It's a little cold out here. I'm wearing a jacket. And let's see these people.
Righty, but in fencing, I'm lefty. Is that weird?
These are actually two of my college friends. Our albino friend I actually did some stunts with back in the day. And this, I can't remember her name right now, but she is awesome.
On camera.
The etiquette of such things.
Now, before we continue with this, I must disclaim that we get a lot of our material that we run this group with from this book. We are in no way affiliated with LucasArts or Disney or any of the companies they are affiliated with. That being said, let's continue.
I will have to put that in the disclaimer. Someone write that down for me.
Yes. Alright, so...
You got it down in the video.
Okay.
Disney can suck. Oh, you know what? Here, he wants to do you.
Oh, actually, whatever. I just want to try.
Okay, cool. Alright. So what the etiquette is, what the Jedi Masters did when they got together and they had their tournaments, the Jedi Masters would meet up, and they would usually duel in the second form of lightsaber combat, which is called Makashi. But in this case, in this scenario, we use this etiquette for all forms of lightsaber combat. And what the etiquette is essentially we set our boundaries.
Except 7, you can't use 7 if you're in Jedi.
Yeah, you can't use Form 7 just yet. At least anybody here can. So how this goes is you salute with the blade, and then you can flourish if you wish. It ran automatically. But you can flourish after that if you wish, and then you take your form, whatever form it is. That's essentially the starting etiquette. That's pretty much all you have to remember. You have to also remember that there are resets after each point. So once someone scores a point, people reset, and then you're back to dueling. You salute again, and then you continue dueling. It just goes as simple as that. The resets are to make sure safety is emphasized. We don't want people to start, especially when they start sword combat.
These are actually hard. You can hurt yourselves with these. What are these?
Exactly. These are polycarbonate blades.
I knew it.
Yes.
Kinda.
Yes. They are pretty durable. They're almost as durable as fiberglass, but not really. They can handle a lot of damage, but not.
But if you use full straight low, like very simple, if you grab 2 UFC players and you use swords, it'll lose a tip.
Yeah,
you don't want
yeah.
If you
The
really
tips,
want
yes, the tips are the main.
Chips are not that cheap.
Not hitting the red button.
Once we become shadow, do like this. Or it depends on the
Got you, right? Okay.
Yep.
All right. It's fast. It's fast.
As a shield.
I can't swear everything. Actually,
Gotcha. Okay. All right. That's okay. 2-0. The marks of contact that I'm landing so far are called sheens. We'll explain that later.
Yeah.
And what I'm using is the first form of saber combat, which is the teaching form. You okay?
Yeah. Okay then. I lost!
Oh no.
But that was very good. You came in nice and strong in the last one. I had to make sure I got you before you got me.
I'm used to doing different things, and I'm not used to...
This...
Doesn't matter. I lost. I lost! I already said that.
Yes, you did.
So, the way we like to develop this is it's actually very
Yeah.
practical combat. and we don't do anything else other than practical combat. We try to avoid choreography for now until we actually are able to apply that practical aspect of combat into our choreography so that it doesn't look hokey.
All right.
Because that's what we're going for, and we're also, along with combat, we are very much looking to do charity work because that's what a Jedi would do. A Jedi is not only a fierce warrior, but a Jedi lives for helping the community around them. They live for, helping the galaxy and assisting the Republic. So that's what we're going for in this group. So that's pretty much us in a nutshell, and there's way more details I could get into, but that's
We'll do that in future videos. So this is fun so far.
Yes.
Okay, so what styles do you incorporate?
Well, the first style of lightsaber combat is very heavily derived from kendo, and that type of style of swordplay. Also, some Chinese broadsword and I think there's one other form that it was derived from as well. The second form of saber combat is very strictly derived from Western style fencing. Fencing is one-handed. This would pretty much be, in the Star Wars lore, this would be the opening stance for Makashi, essentially, with the low guard. But in fencing itself, this is your opening stance.
Okay.
And then we incorporate 5 other forms. The third one being called Sorsu, which is a very defensive, tight-knit kind of combat. It's like Tai Chi a little bit with maybe some jujitsu, because it uses the opponent's body weight against them and like parries and counterattacks and that kind of stuff. It's like judo and jujitsu in sword combat, which is nice.
All right. So what he's basically saying is this is a very practical form of fighting. You can actually protect yourself very well with what they're doing here. It's not just them playing around. I, for one, am actually trained in martial arts. I've been doing it for 7 years, but that's another story altogether. But I can tell you that what they're doing here it's real. They're not just playing around. They're not just nerds swinging around little plastic toys. They can actually hurt you. But let's hope they never have to, and let's hope they never want to.
With that being said, we should also let everyone know that we are not all... no one here is really that experienced in blade combat. I have a background in fencing. I am attending an intermediate fencing class at College of the Desert. And I haven't attended any tournaments yet. I am just a very avid studier of forms of saber combat and blade combat and stuff. And I'm essentially wanting to develop these 7 classical forms of lightsaber combat into a practical style that actually can be used among people like us. Yeah, we're nerds, but we're nerds that are using these combat forms on a practical level.
They're nerds that can actually hurt you.
Yes.
Don't mess with them. You can't bully these guys.
Yes, that was a sheep, which you guys will learn in a second. Awesome. Okay, so that's 1-0. We're going to 3.
Yeah.
Also, legs don't count. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Very good. I did it again. Good. Awesome. That was my mistake. I went in too far for that attack. Stoops. Anyway. Alright. So that's 1-1. Winner by Sheen. That's 2-1. Winner by, I would consider that a cho mai, because you got me pretty much right here. So you amputated my weapon here. That's 2-2. Next one wins, unless we get a Simo. We've been getting those lately. Awesome. Alright, so that's a duel in a nutshell. Know of Master Nostral.
Having fun over there.
Riley, turn it on.
The Jedi.
Riley, turn it on.
Barely killed you.
Riley,
brought the Book of Sith.
Riley, turn on. Okay, say more funny stuff.
It's called an
Funny stuff.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I forgot to put the thing. Okay, now say more funny stuff.
More funny stuff. More funny stuff?
It's old now.
You hit my kneecap.
It's not like,
You hit my kneecap.
dude,
Under pressure.
Pressure.
It's a trap?
Yes.
It's a trap.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
I don't know what that means.
Who's here?
I don't understand that. What?
Does
Muffin
anybody
button?
have an Android charger?
Oh God, no! Muffin button.
That like the Galaxy S5 is not allowed to have.
Okay.
Stop beeping!
It's not allowed to have the same charger as all the other Androids.
I love this
Anybody
place.
said no
I'm
Jedi
coming
is
back.
wrong, but you don't have any training.
This is gonna be a running thing on my channel now.
If you want to,
Wait, can anyone talk like Jar Jar Binks?
let's see.
If anyone dared to try, the entire group would smite them. So
in my car.
Huh? Oh, please don't bring it out. I'm gonna have to edit that.
keep Jar Jar away.
Okay, so no Jar Jar here?
No, I think he's dead.
Okay. Did you?
DL44 blaster in your car. That's what
Okay, yeah. Say that one. Say that one.
So, Ashby,
Pokemon. I've got my whole Pokemon deck.
Crystal.
Okay. Fear the
Crystal
Pokemon.
and
What?
Charles. Crystal and Charles, would you like to get some basic training before we start?
Sure, why not?
Let's do it.
That should be fun.
Alright, y'all.
Am I allowed to record this? We're about to try some basic training. I have no idea what's about to happen, but this should be fun. We're actually not going to film this part because they want to keep, like I said before, this can be dangerous if used wrong, so we're not going to show the basic training. But if you're anywhere in Palm Desert, California, then you're welcome to come to the Civic Center Park and train with these guys, and especially this guy because he's freaking awesome. Okay, we're back home now with awesome yogurt because I love yogurt. Who doesn't? If you don't love yogurt, you don't love life. So we had some fun last night at the park. Yeah. Yogurt make it hard to talk. So we had some fun last night with the Knights of the New Order down at the park last night. I gotta say, I didn't expect it to go the way it did. I honestly thought that it was gonna be a bunch of guys playing around with lightsabers, acting like weirdos, but no, it was the exact opposite, completely different. They were organized, they were structured. We got in a big circle and did some basic drills, some critiquing on stance and form, just like in actual martial arts, which I am familiar with martial arts, so I can tell you for certain they were doing it properly. What was most surprising is they actually had real professionals there, people actually trained in sword play, sword combat. Though they are not yet at the level in the Knights of the New Order to be instructors, they have experience instructing martial art classes around kendo and fencing. So they know what they're doing, as I keep saying. Even more so, they're not just there going over what they did in what they've seen in movies. They have an actual book, a set of books actually, with rules, guidelines, training methods. It's a real structure. It's more than real structure. It is becoming
a martial art based on a movie, yes, but is becoming a form of martial art over time. Originally, I just wanted to go there, have some fun, mess around with some old friends, but I actually want to continue this now. I want to see what becomes of the Knights of the New Order, and I'm going to bring all of it to you guys, the viewers, right here on Chaos Revolution. So keep an eye out for the Knights of the New Order right here. For now, I am Nero Nova, and this was Chaos Revolution. Huh? And apparently now I need more yogurt.